Welcome back to Leading Edge. We're not unlike last week in the program. The Burbs are supplying the fodder for a pretty heated dispute and for our discussion with Maumee Mayor Rich Carr. Okay, so you have withdrawn yourself from any mayoral actions regarding the ongoing dispute with the city administrator.
Correct.
He remains suspended. In the meantime, City Councilman Tim Pauken, now acting mayor.
On that issue?
On that issue, he wanted Gzak fired, but that's on hold. And in fact, some council members now are saying, hey, he should return. He's being paid to be an administrator. Should he be allowed back?
I do not believe he should be allowed back. I do not think we can function as a city. The attack he made on myself and some of our city employees at a council meeting, I think it's best that the city just move forward. I
read in the articles that the Blade has written on this, Mr. Gzak, some 3 decades in public service, saying, you got to be kidding me. I don't forget the word he used, but it was like, I would be an idiot to bring this on myself at this point in the career. I can see retirement over there. It doesn't seem like he would have a motivation to go down this road at this point in his life.
If you read the complaint, these are complaints that he has that goes back years, not just against myself, that the fact that he didn't get enough vacation time. You know, right before this happened, he came to the city and wanted $87,000 in back pay and benefits. He wanted additional vacation time. He wanted to be the highest paid director in the city, and he didn't get it. And shortly after, this was all filed. And so he's 30 years, he was getting ready to retire. I think that he felt that this was his time to address every grievance that he had for many years, many before I was mayor.
Now, what about the meteoric rise in rank and salary of the city's Human Resources Commissioner? Doesn't that smell of something?
No. I came in, Jerry, I had about 12 hours notice that I was going to be mayor. The former mayor had resigned. And I sat down. Our finance director was also terminated at that time by council. I walked in. I didn't have a finance director in the city, which I think is the most important job there is. And I sat down. We took our tax commissioner, who had experience in a small community in Wood County as a finance director. I put her as the new finance director. She was doing taxes, so I put an assistant finance director in, and I put the third person in to do human resources. The former finance director was the human resource commissioner, the finance director, and the IT person. And so I put 3 people doing 4 people's jobs. It all went through council. It was approved by a committee. Most of their pay is on step increases.
Yeah.
I can tell you today, as we sit here, if we had not got her most recent raise, she would be about $87 a year different than what she would have been if they didn't give her that raise. Now, 6 months from now, she gets a step increase, so she moves further ahead. This is, if you read the criticism, there was another employee, there was 3 employees, I told you that all started. There's another one who also was not in management, who was promoted the same time, same circumstances. Her pay has grown greater than the one they're complaining about, but nobody says a word about that. The criticism is that she does not have a college education. And they repeatedly make that allegation in there. I don't think that it's necessary. She had worked for the city for 20 years. She's done an excellent job. We no longer have a workers' compensation attorney we're paying nearly $150,000 a year for. We've made improvements to our employees' benefits that actually put more money in their pocket due to her work. So, and it's just a matter of a lot of this is step increase. I want to tell you, Jerry, public employees get paid very well. And they have these steps and ranges that automatically give them pay raises every year until they're at the top scale.
Some in Maumee have said they're tired of the city hall fighting. Some admit embarrassment. Doesn't this tarnish the image of a city that has so much good stuff happening within?
Yes, it does.
How do we end it? How do we get out of this mess?
I think, Jerry, that moving forward, I think we as a city, well, if our current city administrator makes a decision to retire, which he may do, that will be his decision, or else there will be a termination by the council president. I think the city of Maumee is going to be fine. We have turned ourselves around economically. We got some huge development projects going in 2019. And so once you eliminated the spending, we're going to be in the best financial shape we've been in decades. And so, you know what, the people of Maumee are very supportive of Maumee. I think we will move forward very easily on this.
Leave it right there. My thanks to Mayor Rich Carr, Maumee, for keeping us on the leading edge of controversy at City Hall in one of the finest cities in our area, the history-rich River City of Maumee. Thanks for being
Thanks,
here.
Jerry.
All right. When I come back, they say they're the first of their kind school in the state of Ohio, and doors swing open this fall, but not before we find out what all the hoopla is about. Next on Leading Edge.